Here's how we helped a interactive display company, Touchscreens Melbourne, generate leads for their interactive technology, fill their pipeline with $7.1 million worth of deals, and close $2.3 million worth of deals in under 3 years. So the goals of the company when they came to us in 2018, the main goal was to help them sell more of the interactive touchscreen displays, planning tables, and interactive kiosk displays. So they wanted to try and double their revenue in 3 years. And the reason they wanted to do that was because they were seeing inconsistent growth year after year, and they wanted to try and scale their business. They also wanted to generate more blue chip clients, so high quality leads for their business, people who actually required an interactive solution like what they offered and had the budget to be able to purchase them for their business. They also wanted their average order value to increase from $2,000 up to $20,000 because they knew that these solutions for businesses could be bundled and bought in multiples rather than just singular items. And they also wanted to increase customer retention, so the number of repeat orders they were getting. So what challenges did this business have when coming to us? So the first was their target demographic. They didn't know how to actually get in front of their target demographic on paid media channels. Most of their growth had been attributed to word of mouth, referral work, networking by the business owner. And the growth wasn't consistent and predictable because of that. They hadn't gone out and advertised in the past, and they just didn't know how they could get in front of their ideal customer on the web. So that was one of the main challenges that they faced. The next was trying to market their products and services to an audience that effectively didn't know who they were, what their solution, how their solution could help them, and what problems their solution could solve. Their solutions were overlapped across multiple industries, so they actually had 5 or 6 different industries and different ideal client types that they could offer these solutions to, but they really wanted to hone in on 1 or 2 that were actually going to move the lever for them and be very profitable for their business. And the last big challenge they had was their lead cycle. Their lead cycle would take anywhere from 6 to 12 months to get a customer from just inquiring about the solution to actually ordering one of these and getting it installed within their business. So they wanted to actually shorten the life cycle of a customer to try and improve that revenue generation for their business. So what solutions or marketing tactics did we deploy for this company to, effectively help them reach that figure of $7.1 million in pipeline deals, $2.3 million in revenue, and also help them achieve some of the goals and help them with some of the challenges that they faced? The first was reaching their ideal customer through digital media channels. So in order to do that, one, I helped them identify the industries and the markets that their target audience was in. 2, build that customer persona. So what problems did that ideal client have? How their products and services could help them with achieving a desired result or business outcome. And 3, help them find alternative solutions and educate the target market on how, when, and why they should consider an option. So let's walk you through this process. And I guess the first step when we try to identify who our target market is and how we're going to position our product is we go about doing a lot of research. We want to know who is out there effectively looking for our product or service, what problems they have, and how many people in this traffic pool are actually looking on a day-to-day basis. So what we did first is we researched all major search engines, so anywhere online where traffic was available, such as Google, directories, and other media channels like LinkedIn. LinkedIn was obviously chosen with the fact that it has a lot of business professionals on there, and these types of solutions that we were offering were mainly targeted to businesses and business owners. So we thought LinkedIn was going to be a good start for us. And on these traffic mediums, we wanted to look at the potential pool of traffic who were actually searching for our solution, so how they were searching for it, and the ways in which they were searching for it. Were they identifying that they had problems, needs, desired results? And upon doing the research, we did identify a traffic pool, and these people were looking for the technology, so display screens, touchscreen displays, interactive kiosks, interactive tables. So that to us was a big indicator that the market was out there. We did have an audience that were actively looking for us, and we could then position our products in front of them. So that was a big win in the research phase. So upon doing that research and identifying that traffic pool, we did identify, subset of issues that these people who were actively searching for an interactive display had within the market. And uncovering these subset issues allows us to, effectively hone in and tailor advertising to be more specific around that problem that they have, which in turn helps improve engagement and marketing performance. Because if you can position your solution in front of people who have a problem, your marketing is going to be more effective. So as you can see here, we honed in on the specific marketing problem that these people were having. So these guys were looking for interactive displays for conferences, exhibitions, meeting rooms, trade shows. So they had particular use cases for this type of technology, and they were looking for information surrounding that. And the further and further we dug into this issue, we found more and more ways that people were searching for us. And one of the ways we do that is look at Google's People Also Search For tool. That's just populated based on a keyword search. It's usually at the bottom of the Google listing. But as you can see, we validated that people are looking for, a specific problem around touchscreen technology, which was displays for exhibitions and trade shows. So this seemed to be a common theme in the industry. People were looking at how they could effectively use a interactive display or touchscreen at a event that they were probably attending or hosting. And our plan, after seeing the search results surrounding these terms, was to effectively educate the market on how our products could help them exhibit better at their next event. And the reason we went down this educational path is we wanted to see how many other businesses was doing it, and we noticed that the competition was quite low and there wasn't a lot of content surrounding this key issue. So if we could be one of the first, maybe even a leader in this space, we could effectively get into the buying cycle of these people early and go through that educational process and help them understand how our technology was better, different, help them achieve an outcome, and obviously generate the leads and sales that way. So what did we do to get in front of these people, and what did we put in our marketing to effectively educate them? Well, the first was surrounding the desired result. People are looking for interactive displays for trade shows. Let's do an article on how we can help them better exhibit. So one of our first marketing pieces was how to boost sales with interactive touchscreen technology. This was a broader sort of subject, but then we could position it in different ways and tailor the marketing message to the audience that were looking for our technology. So in this case, those were people who were looking to enhance their marketing with interactive touchscreens at trade shows and events. So we created the piece. We then created some advertising to push that piece in front of our target audience. And we then validated which of our target audiences were resonating with that message. So this is called a split test, where you generate different ad types for different audiences. And then we look to validate, which of our audience is performing the best with the marketing message that we're putting out there. And that was the first solution to this problem. So the campaigns that we started to run were targeting marketing managers in various industries, industrial and commercial and manufacturing markets. These guys were attending trade shows regularly. So we obviously looked at 2 marketing platforms that these types of people were on. The first was Google Ads. Obviously, we'd validated that the traffic was there with the keywords that we were seeing coming up in our keyword research planner tool, and also through the Google search listings. So we placed some ads on Google paid and pushed that content out to those people. And the other platform we used in like a 2-pronged approach was LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a sniper-like targeting platform where you can pretty much get down to the business type, the job role of the person you're targeting, the company size, and everything between that, to really, really hone in your marketing efforts, just to ensure that the money that you're spending on marketing is being invested correctly and you're showing your ad to the right people. So to validate how well we had honed in on that market and how well our message was resonating with them is shown by the results here. So in the top screenshot here, this is a screenshot from one of the campaigns on LinkedIn. And this was for the exhibition awareness campaign that we're pushing on how, exhibitors at trade shows and conferences could improve their event performance. And you can see that by some of the ads here, problem solution ads that we were using to target these people. And we spent $3,500 on those ad campaigns. We got that out to 230,000 people. So 230,000 people in that target demographic saw our ads. And we generated 1,246 people over to our website. Now, if you look at click-through rates and all that sort of stuff, people might say, oh, that's not a great result. But if you look at it in terms of they were relying on referrals, they were relying on network events. Now they've been able to get 1,246 interested prospects that match their ideal customer profile over to their website, engaging with their content and understanding that A, there's a business that offers solutions like this to the marketplace, and B, that this solution does help solve their problems. It's a great investment on marketing. So to further target our ideal customer, we look at not only just running display ads and single image ads and stuff like that, search ads on Google. We look at the other ways we can really, really get personalized marketing to our target demographic. And one of the great ways we did that is that on LinkedIn, they offer in-mail advertising. So in-mail ads are ads that you can populate to your target demographic's inbox. The likelihood of the ad being seen and rated goes up because it's not just being populated in their feeds. And you can tailor your marketing message to these people in a more personalized approach because it's coming from a profile. And in this case, it was coming from the owner of the touchscreen technology business. So to have the ability to not only just put an ad out into a particular marketing channel and get people to see it, but to get into their inbox directly is a very, very powerful tool. And you can see that with the results that we generated here. So before you saw the CTR for a display campaign, and now you're seeing the amazing results if you start to personalize your advertising through an in-mail ad format like what we did here. So we spent $7,000 there. We sent that to about 13,000 people that fit our ideal customer profile. 9,000 of those people opened it. They read our message, and 68.32% of those people, which is roughly around 8,000 to 9,000 people, click through to our website. So 8,000, 9,000 people that fit our target demographic click through to our website after reading a very, very tailored marketing in-mail ad that talked about the fact that they were struggling to sell their business without using this technology. And there's a full spiel there as to the benefits and reasons why they should consider a solution like this. And 68.32% of those people clicked through. So results were quite staggering in terms of the effectiveness of the marketing and how many people we could actually attract to their business that fit our ideal customer profile. So what were the results of some of these campaigns? So obviously we talked about Google PPC, getting in front of those people who were actively searching for the interactive displays for particular use cases. So as you can see, we spent $69,000 and converted 405 people into sales for this business. So in terms of the result, we generated 4x the number of leads that they were actually previously generating from previous marketing efforts, which then resulted in $7.1 million of deals in the pipeline because they were coming from blue chip clients. And like we said, blue chip clients consist of high quality leads or businesses that are usually bigger in size. They have a problem that they need to solve, and they have the money to spend on solutions that they feel are going to help them solve those problems and generate a good business outcome. And you can see that by the types of companies on their HubSpot CRM here. Rockwell Automation, massive company. Augustus Ice Cream Shop. Cope Sensitive Freight, CJ Touch, Tender News, JB Hi-Fi, Mazda. I mean, we were getting into these very, very big corporations and businesses because our marketing campaign was tailored. We knew exactly who we were talking to. We knew the message that we needed to wrap around our solutions and the services we offered. And that message obviously was resonating with our target audience. And this is the result. You can see the list, and this list goes on for pages. But we just wanted to bring your attention that, trying to get into these companies is not an unachievable result. You just need to have the marketing processes and pieces to be able to do so. So our leads actually went up from 1 million in the pipeline to 7.1. The average order value went up to 10,599 per deal from 2,000 originally. So that's a 4x in deal size increase as well. So think about that for a business. They're getting $2,000 per deal, and then it goes up 4x. So they would effectively have to get 4 customers previously for one deal that they were getting now. And we also then turn those deals, because obviously deals is great. Opportunities in the pipeline, you're in consult with businesses. It's great to have, but how do we translate that into actual sales? Well, we did, because $2.3 million worth of those deals were actually converted into sales for the business, and their deal size did go down from $10,599 to $5,447, but that's an increase of $3,000 from their existing $2,000 in deal size. So $2.3 million closed in deals from a marketing budget of about $50,000 to $60,000. So if we work that out in terms of what's the return on ad spend, return on investment, well, you're looking at about a 45x return on investment, considering the marketing investment was about $50,000 to $60,000. So very, 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 very money well spent, I should say. So moving to the next screen, who are we as a company? And we are Marketing Lab. We help businesses that sell high ticket, complex products get in front of their ideal customer and obviously market their solution to people who are effectively looking for someone to help them solve a particular problem within their market. And we have a core methodology as to how we often run and generate these results for businesses consistently. And that's the fact that we're always testing and innovating our marketing. We always try and stay at the forefront of how we can go about getting businesses in front of their ideal customer. And then, like with a stockbroker mindset, how are we going to get them the best return on their investment? And effectively, we have done this for many businesses in this space who sell high ticket and complex products. We've worked in 43 plus industries, and we've generated over $150 million in sales for our businesses over the last 14 years. So if you are looking for a company to help you with a particular product that may be complex, maybe niche, maybe high ticket, and you're looking to get in front of high quality leads, blue chip clients, into big businesses, and really drum up your pipeline deals and your sales over a consistent period for year on year, give us a call. We're happy to help. You can see the results that we've generated for this interactive display company, and you can check out some of the results on our other case studies where we've provided a very, very healthy return for the clients who invest in our business and do marketing with us. So I just want to quickly run over some of the leads that we've been able to generate for our clients: Australia Post, Boeing, Glencore, Ford, Austin Health, Downer, Fisher & Paykel, ResMed, and you saw some of the other ones on the CRM list of our interactive and touchscreen client, your JB Hi-Fis. These are the types of leads that our clients expect us to generate for them, and we do that with a plethora of services, marketing being the first. So if you do have an issue that you're looking to solve within your current marketing, get in touch with us, give us a call. Myself or Sebastian will be happy to look over your campaign, understand your challenges and your goals, and see if we can put together a marketing proposal that can help you generate similar results to what we've done with Touchscreen Melbourne's.